Hey everyone, how you doing? So today I'm going to do a taste test on my home brew. So from my previous video for Mexican Cerveza, you saw that I had said I was going to do a video of me tasting it. So this one here is the Cooper's Mexican Cerveza, and this one here is Cooper's Bookmaker Pale Ale. Now I've not done any videos on the Pale Ale, but I thought I'd do a taste test video for you. Now before I go any further, please do press the subscribe button on the bottom right hand side and subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be some more content coming up soon. And if any time in the video you want to leave a comment or got any suggestions or any feedback, please do put it in the comment section down below. Now if you remember from my last video, the Mexican Cerveza, I brewed that a few months ago now, so maybe 4 or 5 months ago since it's been in the bottle, so it's been conditioning for quite a long time. It came out about 4% alcoholic content. And then I've got the Pale Ale, which I actually brewed the Pale Ale a little while after, like a few weeks after the Cerveza, so that one's come out at 4.5%. So it'd be interesting to see how well they've matured. Now, one person did put a comment on my bottling video for this Cerveza and said I potentially not put enough priming sugar in, so we'll have to see how that goes. So what I'm going to do now, I've got a small glass, got my wicked bottle opener, and we'll try the Mexican Cerveza first. So here goes. Right, it's come out, it's quite a nice colour. It's a nice colour beer, and I think the guy was right, there's not a lot of fizz, but it is really lightly carbonated. Not as much as you'd normally expect, but I'm pretty sure a Mexican Cerveza isn't overly carbonated anyway. But yeah, I can see quite a few bubbles in here. I mean, it doesn't smell like it's going to be bad, so I think I've got high hopes for this. I mean, it looks alright. I mean, you didn't get much of a head on it, but that's fine. But there is some bubbles in there. So let's see what it tastes like. Not sure. Now, can I be honest with you, it doesn't really taste that good. It's very tart, very tart taste to it. I don't know what it is that's making it do that. I've had some Cooper's kits before, and I've had the same problem. I've not had it with any other kits I've ever had, only with Cooper's. So it does taste very tart. It doesn't taste smooth like it should do. Being a Mexican Cerveza, you should be able to sit out in the garden and drink tons and tons of it as if it's lemonade. But this stuff, very tart. I mean, maybe it's something I've done in the brewing process, but like I say, it only ever happens with Cooper's kits. To the point where I'm probably now, I've had this and I've done a few other kits, and I mean I've done a few other Cooper's kits, and the only one that really come out nice was the IPA. Oh, and I did a stout, and that came out nice. But any lagery kits I've had from Cooper's have not come out. They've come out with this tart taste in it. I don't know why. But no, so I just won't be buying any more Cooper's kits, lager kits, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's a taste test for that. I mean, it's still alcoholic, it's 4%. I've got a shitload of bottles of it. I'm going to drink it anyway, regardless of whether it tastes like shit, because it's beer and I'm not going to waste it. Right, I'm going to finish this and then we'll try the next one. Right, that's that one finished. It didn't get any better as it went down. Very tart taste to it. Very bittery tart taste. I don't know why that happens with these Cooper's kits, but it just seems to happen every time when I'm doing a lager from the Cooper's range. But like I said, I just won't do any more of those, so that's fine. So the next one I'm going to try today is the Cooper's Bookmaker Pale Ale. I do like a pale ale. You can see in the bottle it's slightly darker than the lager or the Cerveza. And I'm assuming that it's going to be very lightly carbonated like the Cerveza because I used the exact same amount of priming sugar in it, which, as someone has already pointed out, it isn't enough. So let's see. Well, despite the fact that I used the same amount of primer sugar, it's got a nice head on it, and there's a lot more bubbles in this one. But I think one difference I did make, in this one I used granulated sugar for a primer, and in the Cerveza I used dextrose, so potentially that could be the difference, reason why, but it's a lot livelier. So this one's been in the bottles for about 3 to 4 months, so it should be well matured. See, it's got a darker colour to it. Okay, you can smell it. It smells like what you'd expect from a pale ale. Now that one's nice. So there's no tartness to that at all. It tastes nice. It tastes like a pale ale. Maybe a bit of light on the taste. Not too many things hitting me, but that's a nice beer. Yeah, I think leaving it in the bottles to ferment a little bit longer than, I mean, I know a lot of people will start drinking these after a couple of weeks, which I think is just stupid. I think you need to leave them at least 2 months before you drink them. But actually that is a really nice beer, so I'm really happy with that. So I will probably get some more Cooper's kits for the pale ale. So this one come out at 4.5%, which is not bad. I mean, to be fair, I prefer my beers around the 5% range, but I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It's really nice, and it's not too lively. It's got enough bubbles in it. It's good. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something about the Cooper's kits. So my advice is try to avoid the lager kits and maybe just go for the ale kits or the stouts. If you do have any comments, please do put them in the comment section down below, and obviously please subscribe to my channel, because I will be putting some more videos up shortly. I do have another kit to do, not Cooper's kit, another kit, so I'm going to do that in the next few weeks or so, so hopefully there'll be some new videos coming up for you to watch. So yeah, cheers.